Ashmi, tell us a little story or really the relevance behind this Sengol. As much as Jairam Ramesh says that there is no evidence that this was really symbolizing transfer of power from the British to India, you had various people who were, in fact, the makers of the Sengol itself, all hailing from Tamil Nadu. One of the ladies who are India Today, Shivarur itself interviewed just last evening, specifically wrote a letter to the Prime Minister, the Home Ministry, saying that there is something like this called the Sengol. And it's been made in Tamil Nadu. It was handed over by a seer and to the British, then the British to Jawaharlal Nehru. There's a whole history and a story behind it. The Congress now saying there's no court or there's no proof or relevance of this Sengol. Is this a way to duck this entire controversy?
See, Nabila, it's very interesting because there is a lot of play of words here by the BJP and the Congress, and the viewers must understand. The Sengol is very revered. It is, of course, a symbol of the Chola dynasty. During that time, it was brought by train in 1947 to Delhi, and it was brought in by seers who actually, got it because it was given to the keeper of power, who was the ruler during the Chola dynasty. So, as a mark of respect, as a mark of honor, it was given to the ruler of the country, of that land, and thereby it came to Nehru. And here the BJP and the Modi government have spoken about how this was given to Nehru. In fact, Amit Shah elaborating that Nehru, it was handed over by Mountbatten to Nehru as a transfer of power, because at that point of time Mountbatten actually asked many of them, the officers and the bureaucrats, what could symbolize a transfer of power, a shift of power, and then the Sengol was actually remembered. But it's also interesting that JP Nadda goes on to tweet about dynastic politics when the Sengol actually represented the Chola dynasty. So, each party to their own are trying to pick up points and actually send across a message. The BJP's big message here is that here is a party, a nationalistic government, a patriotic government that is trying to revive the rich culture and tradition and commemorate the rich culture and tradition of India. And in fact, the Congress, on the other hand, is saying that its drumbeating about the Sengol is only one of the other examples of how BJP is a master in diverting the topic from the core issue. And hereby, the people should not buy that message from the BJP. But all said and done, behind me, Nabila, you can see this historic building. And as I said, this will be a shift of power from the old to the new on my left, on the 28th. That will be a truly historic moment because, even in the new
parties claim that they're not going to be using the parliament building. If they come to power, they won't use the parliament building. Don't know how far that's possible. But we see that the opposition has now come together as a united front, at least 20 of them. About 3-4 opposition parties who have said that they will be attending this inauguration. The rest of them are going to be boycotting it. Politics now has erupted over the Sengol. Even as the opposition parties gears up to boycott this parliament inauguration, here's the BJP firing back at the Congress over the Sengol that's being reintroduced in the new parliament building. Congress MP, though, Jairam Ramesh, responding to the BJP's allegations, has really questioned the veracity of this story of Lord Mountbatten handing over the Sengol to the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, claiming that the story of Rajaji or C. Rajagopalachari, describing the sceptre as a symbol of transfer of British power to India, is complete bogus. Jairam Ramesh calls this entire story a manufactured one. He further accused the Prime Minister of misusing the sceptre for political gains in Tamil Nadu. Hitting back at the Congress's claims, MOS Rajiv Chandrasekhar has accused the Grand Old Party of shamelessly buying into this tradition and the history of sceptre.
I wonder if Jairam Ramesh is referring to the HR&CE policy note of 2021-22 published by his own allies government, the DMK government, proudly recounting the Sengol ceremony of 1947 as a part and parcel of WhatsApp University. And leave it to the Congress, they might even call Mahatma Gandhi's Ram Rajya Satyamev Jayate as communal. So please, let's ask Mr. Jairam Ramesh why he did a U-turn on his 2012 stand on the new Parliament building, and please ask him about the HR&CE note of the DMK government published in 21-22, which signifies and symbolizes the importance of the Sengol in 1947. Perhaps that would not qualify as WhatsApp University history for him.
What is Sengol? Whether it is transfer, it is a symbol of transfer of power or what. But important thing is, this Sengol was, how did we get it? After so long, our freedom fighters fought, then we got it. Who got it? Jawaharlal Nehru. Mountbatten had handed it over to Jawaharlal Nehru. How can Narendra Modi ji say that we are insulting it? They don't have respect for those who have sacrificed for the country. And their real face, we can see that they are going to inaugurate on the birthday of Savarkar, not on the birthday of Gandhiji.